Hey sis, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing a no foundation makeup routine. Now this routine is perfect for those of you who want to skip that foundation and go in with products that's still going to give you a very full coverage look, but a lightweight feel. And when I tell you guys, my skin feels so lightweight. You guys could tell I have a very light face on because I have this little mole here on my skin that's still peeping through. This is what's telling you that I have a very light face on. So it's lightweight, but it's still flawless. So if you're interested in how I achieve today's look, then obviously just continue to watch. If you are a new sis to my channel, sis, what are you waiting for? Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the bell so that you're notified each time I upload. And without further ado, let's just get into this no foundation makeup routine. Alright, so we're starting off with bare skin, of course. To save some time on this video, I already did my brows off camera, so brows are out of the way and done. So the point of this whole look is to use minimal product. We're taking out the foundation and just opting for other options that will give us a more lightweight makeup look. So I'm going to be starting off with, of course, primer, and primer is for any type of makeup look, whether you're going a natural, full face. I honestly feel like primer is number one. So I am going to be going in with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I love this primer because it's just easy to grip all of the products on. It's very hydrating. It's just been my number one primer as of recently. So I'm going to apply this focusing in my T-zone, but as well as putting it in the outer areas as well. So pretty much all over my face. Alright, so the next product you want to go in with is a skin tone concealer. Now this concealer is going to conceal all of your dark spots, hyperpigmentation, acne marks, anything like that. So this is just going to give you a more even skin base. That is our goal because we're not going in with any foundation. So our skin tone concealer is pretty much going to be the star of the show. It's going to be what's giving us our base. So I'm going to be going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut. This is my perfect match, and I've been using this for years, guys. I love this concealer. It's one of the first concealers I've ever used consistently. So I'm going to be applying this underneath my eyes because I have a lot of darkness going on around my eyes, lots of bags. You know how that goes. And then I'm also going to apply it around my mouth here. I do suffer from just hyperpigmentation in this area. This is what this concealer is going to do, just kind of give me a more even base. So I'm going to apply this underneath my eyes and around my mouth. And I like this because it has an applicator as well, so it's very beginner friendly. All right, and then to blend it out, I'm just taking my foundation brush, and this is just going to diffuse that concealer into my skin. So with this, I like to take whatever's left on the brush and apply it to my eyelids as well. I do have dark eyelids that I need to conceal as well. All right, so this is how the skin should be looking after concealing. So obviously it depends on what your skin is working with. For me, you guys know it was underneath my eyes and around my mouth. So it kind of evened everything out, giving me a nice base for my makeup. So this is our foundation of the day. So now that we got that down, we're going in with our second concealer. So your second concealer is a concealer that is 2 to 3 shades lighter than your skin complexion concealer. So in my case, for my skin tone concealer, I have my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Chestnut, and 2 to 3 shades lighter would be my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. So this one would act as my highlighting concealer, whereas this one would be my skin tone concealer. So I'm going to be going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn, and what we're doing essentially is bring back the natural highlights to our skin. When we go in with foundation or concealer, we tend to just get rid of that natural highlight. Going in with a lighter concealer is going to bring back that natural highlight to your skin. So for me, that is in this area here. So underneath my eyes, my forehead, you could kind of already see it already because I do have light hitting me. So underneath your eyes, your forehead, your nose, Cupid's bow, and your chin. I'm just going to apply this in those areas. I'm going to go in with my damp beauty sponge and just blend it out. So you guys see how I applied that concealer? It allowed me to just give myself a very lifted eye look. I'm just gonna apply some to my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and then my chin. Now you guys could see when I'm blending out my forehead highlights, I'm literally keeping it in this area right here. The light that's hitting me is really giving me a guideline on where to keep that concealer. So I'm gonna take the butt side of my beauty sponge and blend out the edges. This is just gonna make sure that everything looks seamless and there's no harsh lines. All right, sis, the face is coming together. The next product you want to use is a cream contour. So I honestly picked up the wrong shade in the Fenty Eavesdrop Skin Tint Stick. I got like a really dark shade. This is not gonna work for me. So I'm gonna be using this as my contour. So all I'm doing is applying it in the areas of where my contours are. So my cheekbones, my forehead, my jawline, and then I like to contour my nose as well. And then I'm gonna take the butt end and just blend it out. Y'all, my forehead is foreheading with this new hair look. Let me know what you guys think. I wanted to do something a little different with my hair. It is bob season, so I wanted to just do a cute little bob. Let me know what you guys think. So this look does require a lot of blending. So if you're opting out and using a foundation, just know that you'll be having to do a lot of blending if you're going to be using concealers to compensate for that foundation. So I'm just going to take a bit on this brush and just do my nose contour. All right, so the skin is skinning, it's coming together. We have one more cream product to use, and that is our cream blush. So today I'm going in with the Imani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush. This is in the shade Rose Romance. And I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand, and we're gonna be using our damp beauty sponge just to apply it to the skin. We don't wanna go in with too much, so I just like to apply it in this area. Right here, add some color back to the skin. All right, so now that we have all of our cream products on our skin, we're ready to go in with some powder. Now I recommend going in with a powder that is more skin tone loving. So I like to go in with powders that say medium deep. So for me, I've been loving my Vasanti Lotus Brightening powder. This is in the shade 400, and this is just a medium deep setting powder. And I'm gonna use this to set all of my highlighted areas. So I'm gonna be going in with my powder puff. All we're doing is just setting all of our highlighted areas. If you have not invested in this powder puff yet, sis, I highly recommend it. It has changed my makeup game for sure, and they're super affordable, so definitely recommend this for my beginners. All right, so now that we set all of our highlighted areas, you want to go in with setting your blush. So I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Fit Me blush. This is in the shade Berry, and this is going to really set my blush, my cream blush, in place. I feel like blush is so easy to just disappear off of our skin. So going in with your cream and then a powder really ensures that it has that longevity and just stays put on your face for longer. So I'm just going to apply a bit of this blush and just set my blush in place. All right, so I think I did a lot of blush, but that's okay. We going for a really blushy look today. The last product you want to go in with is an all over powder, and you want to go in with a very lightweight powder. You don't want something that's too heavy. So I'm going in with my CoverGirl Clean Fresh powder. This is a very lightweight pressed powder. And when I tell you you're using the most fluffiest brush in your set and the most light hand, you're literally just setting the perimeter of your face. So you just want to lightly go in with that powder and just set everything else in place. All right, so I'm gonna quickly finish up my makeup off camera just to show you guys the finished look of this no foundation makeup look. And then I'm gonna show you the last product that will lock everything in place. All right, sis, so I finished up the rest of my makeup off camera. So this is how your final look should be looking. You look like you have a full face on, but you did not use any foundation. So we look really full coverage. We look like we put on like a nice base, which is what we want. I have my little beauty marks still peeping through, so that's how you know that I did not go in with like a heavy layer of makeup, but it still is giving flawless. So that is the goal for this whole look, a no foundation makeup look. Now the last product you want to go in with is of course your setting spray. So I'm gonna quickly go in with some setting spray. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Stay All Night Setting Mist and just set all of this goodness in place. finally let our hair down.